Hey everyone, in case you've forgotten, April, what's left of it, is official Limb Loss and Limb Different Awareness Month. And as I said in video number one, I've got both. When last we talked in part three, I had woken up and been unable to walk. After some doctor consultations, some major thinking and debating and arguing with myself, I had made a decision to make an incision to remove my lower left leg below the knee, actually kind of below the calf. Now, think about this. I hadn't been able to walk for a couple of months by the time the day of the surgery happened. And then the day of the surgery, I was able to put some weight on my ankle. And I walked from the bedroom out to the living room. Now, I couldn't really feel anything in the foot. It was kind of dead, and it wasn't really functional, but it wasn't painful like it was when I had made the decision, or even how it had been the previous day and for the last couple of months. So I got to tell you, I had some second thoughts the morning of, but I knew. I knew it wasn't really getting better. It was just almost like it was giving up that morning. It's like, you know what? We're done. You're done. I'm done. Let's do this. But talk about something freaky to happen on the morning that you're going to actually remove a piece of your body to have it seemingly start working. So we go in. Oh, did I just start with so? All my Toastmasters friends are very angry with me right now. I have the surgery. Takes a day, maybe two. I think I'm in maybe 2 or 3 days. Come home. I think it was only in 2 days. Come home. I am bedbound for a while. People waiting on me hand and foot as opposed to hand and feet. Major pain. It's an experience to kind of wake up and realize you've only got one foot. It's just the other one's just gone. And to remember that you made that choice. It wasn't like it happened in an explosion. You didn't get it cut off by a train. It was a choice. And it took a while. It was April, and I had qualified for the semifinal of the Toastmasters World Championship of Public Speaking. I couldn't walk. Didn't even have a leg yet, frankly. So I had a few weeks to come up with a speech and fly up to Vancouver, British Columbia without a leg, in a wheelchair, which it was an experience I'd never had before. It was kind of nuts. But we made it happen. I got there, and I ended up winning that semifinal, which put me for the very first time in 2006 at the World Championship of Public Speaking in August in Washington, D.C. So it's doing the so's again. Anyway, I've won this contest in May. I have till August to figure out how to walk. And I'm told you may not be walking yet. But I was determined. I got my leg beginning of July and had about a month to really get it figured out. And I worked hard on that World Championship speech, and I worked hard on being able to walk. And in Washington, D.C., on that incredibly hot August day, I was able to walk onto that stage. Didn't win the World Championship, but I did take third. And believe it or not, I didn't even give a speech about my leg. How silly is that? I probably should have given the speech about my leg, about that decision, but I don't think I was really ready to talk about that decision yet. I don't think I'd really fully embraced it, which leads to the next time I went to the World Championship and some of the voyage I had then. But we'll talk about that later this week. Since April's wrapping up and this video is getting long, I'm going to let you go. But think about it this way. Sometimes when you make a decision and you suddenly have a goal that you have to hit that you didn't necessarily think was going to come true after you've made that decision, you have to make that decision work out for yourself faster than you expected, faster than the people around you expected. And you can make that decision even more effective, even more the right decision than you expected it to be, because you simply embraced it and moved past it and dealt with consequences so that you could accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. For me, I wanted to be able to walk. That was the whole point. And when I look back, I probably should have done it a couple of years prior. But now I had what my kids called my super deluxe robot leg. And as I would say from stage a couple of years later, there's nothing like that new foot smell. We'll see you next time on part 5, probably the last part, but you never know, because I have lots of spare parts around, lots of old legs hanging around the house. Meanwhile, if you need help putting your message together, promoting yourself as a business, using public speaking, really anything communication oriented, get in touch with me. I am taking on coaching clients right now for 3-month package coaching deals for singular speech situations. You've got to talk next week and aren't quite ready, or you're just trying to build that sales presentation. Give me a message. Drop me a comment on the video, direct message me, email me down below. I'll be happy to give you a 30-minute free consult, and we'll see if we're a good match to be able to move forward. Meanwhile, go out, have a win anyway day.